Hey, what's up guys? This is Halfway, broadcasting from around the world in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And guys, today we're going to be speaking about potential things that you can do in the future after teaching English abroad. But before we talk about that, I want to speak about, I have a cousin who lives in Orlando, Florida, and he previously went to school as a video production major, I believe is what his degree is. But he recently just started a YouTube channel. He made his first video, and there's not going to be a lot of carryover between my channel and his channel, just organically or naturally based on the topics. Obviously, I'm making videos about Phnom Penh, Cambodia. He's making videos in Orlando, Florida, and that area. But he's pretty skilled at what he does. He's a really funny guy. He does like cool voices and stuff. So you might want to check out his channel. Actually, I want you guys to actually go and check out his channel. So I'm going to put it in the description of the video, the link to his channel. So make sure just click on that or copy and paste it, and you can check out his channel. Also, his URL, if you just want to put the URL in, his URL is youtube.com/user. I don't know if you need to put /user or not, but just do it in case. So youtube.com/user/FREAKAFILMSCEO, right? So FREAKAFILMSCEO. And go check out his channel. What I want you guys to do is check out his channel. Maybe shoot him a message on his comments on his video and just tell him that Halfway sent you and you're checking out his channel. And guys, leave him a little love and say what's up to him. All right, so now let's speak about things that you can do after teaching English abroad. So I was talking to somebody about this maybe like 2 months ago. I feel like it was a while ago. And it depends where you're teaching or what you're doing, obviously. So if you're teaching in a country where they have very, very rigid requirements for teaching English, you probably already have some type of English major or maybe even a master's degree in something in a lot of countries that are very competitive. I know a lot of countries like the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Qatar, and those countries are super competitive and require a lot of extensive stuff. There's a lot of competition there. But so say you're in Cambodia and you're thinking like, what can I do after teaching? Now this doesn't apply to me right now. I have no inclination or any idea of leaving here. I have no desire to leave here. But just in the event, if you're teaching for 6 months or a year, 3 years, whatever, what other kind of opportunities could you have if you go back to America or to your home country? And the person that I was speaking to about this said like, there's really not much that it translates to. Like, if you're an English teacher here, but you don't have a degree where you're going to be able to go back to America and be an English teacher or whatever, like how can that translate? And I think that is absolutely accurate, but in terms of like management, I think like any management job would be a great career path if you could get some low level management job. And I mean, it could be like anything, like a restaurant or a fast food place or in retail, anything like that. And how specifically is teaching English? How does that relate to management? First of all, you have to manage a classroom, and you have to manage every dynamic of it and every aspect of it. And you have to do things in a timely manner. So for example, making things like making tests, doing grades, making any kind of progress reports. These are things that are necessary to be submitted and done at a certain time. So it shows that you have good time management. And they have to be done in a professional, well thought out way. So it shows very good communication skills, especially if you're writing progress reports to parents and stuff like that. So that aspect of it. But also imagine you have a class of 20 students, 25, 30 students. Now these students, some of them want to come to school and learn English and they're excited to get an education. A lot of them don't want to be here. Their parents force them to come here. They have no choice and they don't want to be here. But at the end of the day, the parents still expect you to teach them, whether the kid hates it or doesn't hate it, whatever. So you have to be able to get people to do things. Now they're little people, but they're still people. And you have to be able to get people to do things even if they don't want to do it. And you have to get them to do it well. So at the same time, if you're a manager in an organization, you have that same kind of problem, but it's probably not even as good, because most people that are at least working at a job, even if they hate their job, at the very least they want to be there to get money. They have some desire to be there, you know? And again, some students, or you know, a good amount of students have a desire to be in school and to be learning, but there's also a large portion that just has no interest in it. They're there because their parents say, hey, you have to go to school and you have to learn English. While at least in the workforce, again, even though some people might hate their job and not want to do exactly what they're doing, they at least have the desire to make money. There's something there that is, you know, good for them. And again, being an English teacher, you're literally managing a classroom and, again, getting these people to do things. So that translates very well to the real world. If you had a manager job at, you know, if you get like an assistant manager job and then progress to a manager or whatever, again, whether it's retail or fast food or a restaurant, whatever, it shows, again, that you have the ability to get people to do things, inspire people, lead people, and also the stuff within the classroom that is, or I guess outside of the classroom, again, like doing progress reports, grading homework, grading tests, making tests, just figuring out grades. Again, this is all stuff that's very time dependent, and you know, you're personally responsible for. You can't drop the ball on these things, so it shows your responsibility also. Outside of that, any kind of public speaking type of role in a company, or sales, anything like that, you get very accustomed to, you know, every day. Again, even though they're kids, or in some cases could be like teenagers or early adults, or I'd even call actual adults, so it depends. But you get very comfortable standing in front of a room and talking to people. And I remember on my first day of teaching, like, I was so nervous. I'm saying things and I was up at the board, like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, half of what I'm saying, kind of. And but now it's just second nature, standing in front of, you know, a room of 20 or 30 people or whatever. Even like at Halloween, like I was doing like an MC for the event, so there were parents there and kids. But you just get so used to talking in front of people that it doesn't even faze you anymore. So again, that's like another benefit is, you know, either some kind of sales job or some type of public speaking job. And again, you guys could probably think of other things on your own. It all depends how you spin things or how you weigh things. But the options are definitely there. Now, again, I don't know if there's going to be a direct career path for you to go directly, you know, from teaching English to a literal career path to teaching English in America. Again, if you have the correct certifications, if you have a college degree and you know, a teaching certificate, then obviously you can get a job teaching, you know, foreign students or students who, you know, their first language wasn't English, they come from another country. So those are obviously opportunities also. But you guys, let me know in the comments, can you think of anything else? What else would translate well for being a foreign English teacher to what you can do back home in your home country or whatever? So leave a comment and let me know what other ideas you guys have. Excuse me. Also, don't forget, check out FREAKAFILMSCEO, John Jans, right? So check him out, watch his channel, leave him a comment, say that I sent you, and leave him a little love. All right, guys, halfway broadcasting from around the world, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Peace, peace.